to everyone. Can you hear me? Usually people can hear me pretty well. I don't like to hold a microphone. Let me tell you this. I started in corrections in 1982, almost 32 years ago. I worked the blocks for about 16 years. The last 16 years I've been working on the national level, going all across the country, trying to find best practices, the best way to make this work. It's one of the most dangerous jobs there is in law enforcement. And I have to tell you this. After 32 years, traveling from Attica to Pelican Bay to Corcoran State Prison to Walpole in Massachusetts to counties all over the nation, I have only seen one prison in my entire life that is worse than this facility next door. And I've toured them all over the country, and the only other place that's worse, they closed down 10 years ago. That is a complete and total disgrace. And not just... Now, a lot of times the townspeople and folk drive past the prison, unless they know somebody who works there or they have a relative who lives there, they don't think anything about it. Well, the people of this county better start thinking, and better start thinking fast, because the dangers that are in there behind those walls are about to hit your streets. When you have such a situation in there where the safety is just beyond, I have never seen anything like this. The physical safety is one thing, but the ability for inmates to go right through central control, to have nobody down in the laundry room, to have a place where there's actually swill that flows through on the bottom floor, that is a disgrace. And everybody in this room who is a taxpayer in this county should be ashamed of that facility. The men and women who work behind those walls, I need to tell you something about corrections. I greatly appreciate so many of the folks that are here today who haven't worn the uniform, who haven't done the job, and who haven't walked in our territory and done what we have to do every day. In corrections, we have 40,000 officers assaulted every year. 109 officers are assaulted every day. In the 1 hour we stand here, 5 of my brothers and sisters are going to get whacked. We bury 12 to 14 officers a year killed in the line of duty. Our average age at death is 58. The average death of an American citizen is 78. So we give up 20 years of our life to protect you, to do that job, to go behind those walls. Do what's right for these men and women. Protect them. Give them a decent environment to work in. What they do behind those walls to protect you, they put their lives on the line every single day for you. I understand. This is an old jail, and I understand the current commissioners and legislatures didn't cause this problem. They inherited it. However, when they ran from office, they inherited this issue, and they need to address it now. I don't care where it's built. I don't care how it's built. That's got to go. And what's going to happen is this. If you don't take action, you can be assured that sooner or later, one of these inmates is going to file charges, and you're going to find yourself taken over by the feds, and then 60 million will sound like a drop in the hat, because then you'll be doing it the way they want to do it, not the way you want to do it. It's time for you to raise up here and understand what's at stake. There's not just at stake the community, the safety of the people. Your tax dollars are at stake. The safety of the men and women that go behind those walls every single day to protect you at stake. And these men and women, you know them. You know them all. They teach with you, they work with your children, they coach your kids, they go to PTA, they go to church with you. Right? They shop at the same stores that you shop at. These are your fellow citizens. Any one of you that wants to go in there for 4 hours, you will never, ever put a uniform in and do that work. And I think every legislator in this county, any elected official in this county should be mandated before they vote on this to spend 4 hours in there and not walking around holding the warden's hand. I want them to see what I saw. You go down there and you see the toilets and you see the crap on the walls and you see the water flowing through the ceilings. I talked to one gentleman, started working there, I think he said 15 years ago, and when he walked in the door, they had a bucket standing there to catch the water. The same bucket was there 15 years later. Now I don't care. I don't care what you do. There is no excuse for that. Absolutely none. And it's about time the people stood up here and did the right thing for the men and women that do the most dangerous job in law enforcement today. Don't get me wrong. We love our police officers on the street. All right, we do. They see them once in a while. We live with them. It's a whole different ball game.
We will build the prison. I know there's a plan. It's called the Everything But Prison. but I've yet to see what butt can do. Butt's an ass, and quite frankly, I haven't seen anything constructive outside of the butt factor.
Okay. Vince and I, we believe this new jail will provide the safest working conditions possible for our union brothers and sisters who perform the difficult duties of inmate management. Do you agree?
Yes.
We believe building a $25 million construction project in the middle of Fayette County with highly skilled and competent building trades unions is a good thing. Do you agree?
Yes.
And you deserve, just like every other citizen of this country, that when you go to work at the beginning of the day, you know that you're going to come home safely at the end of the day. You just go to work there. You don't go there to die. That prison is a disgrace. I've toured numerous other prisons, and I've never seen anything like that. And I'm telling you this much, for the citizens of Fayette County, you better take control of that situation, or it will take control of you.